What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and I have some good news and bad news in the Quinton Simon case. We started with the good news last time, so this time we're going to start with the bad news. The bad news is, unfortunately, at the time of this recording, which is around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Quinton Simon has not been found. Now, if you've been following my channel, this should not come as a surprise to you. But if you've been following up with the rumors online, then this may be shocking. Because a lot of people were under the belief that FBI secretly had Quinton's body. And on Monday, they were going to step out of the shadows and be like, hey everyone, we had the missing child all along. We had his body, and now we're going to arrest Leilani. I don't know why people think that life is like a movie. Sometimes it is. And crazy things happen. But I've been trying to tell everyone for the longest that the body has not been found, and that hasn't changed as of yet. I'm hoping it's going to be found this week. I'm expecting some type of news, some type of updates, something, but there is nothing right now. From what I've been told, they are diverting all of the trash that is going to this landfill. I don't know if they're going to take it to other landfills, or they're going to mark off an area for new trash, or what. Also, from what I've been told, from the people in the area, they haven't seen any searches today. Now, could they be out there at the landfill? I guess it's a possibility. But if they are, it's not a big presence. Not a presence that would be known from people around the area, just riding by. So, from what I'm being told, they're not out there, but that doesn't surprise me because the news was, ever since last week, multiple sources have said this, that they're going to start searching the landfill on Tuesday. Today's only Monday. And listen, it sucks. It's horrifying thinking that Quinton's body could be out there, further decaying. The longer they wait, the longer it takes for them to find the body, the harder it is to gather evidence. And I don't want to get into the gruesome details of it all, but the longer his body is out there, the harder it is for them to prove certain things. Also, you have to understand a landfill, I've seen cases like this before. It's always a really tricky situation. Oftentimes, I've seen law enforcement basically be able to track down a missing person to okay, they're in this landfill. We're pretty confident of it. We got all the evidence to suggest that they would be, but they still don't find the body because depending on how long it takes you, there's no telling. And then we don't want to get into the details. Compactors, all that madness. So who knows how much of Quinton Simon they would even find. That's the bad news. Hopefully that bad news will change. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, they will have found Quinton Simon. The only thing I'm stressing as of right now is that everything you've heard about them having his body, all of that is fake. They have not found him yet. Now, the good news is Leilani did appear this morning in court. She was seen leaving the juvenile courthouse, and that's good news because now we know where she is. Now we know she hasn't taken off because the last time we heard, she was having a fight with her family in front of their house in the middle of a thunderstorm because she wanted to leave and they didn't want her to leave. Now we know she is still with the family and she hasn't taken off yet. And let's just go ahead and watch the clip real quick. Now, I know that this is just a 7-second clip and we really can't get much from this clip and we shouldn't read too deeply into this clip, but I can't help but feel some type of way. It's just a short footage and maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like there's some sort of confidence coming off of her. And the way she walks and runs to the car, maybe the realization hasn't set in what she's actually facing here. But that quick little glance at her doesn't look like someone who is dealing with this situation. And she's running so people can't take pictures and things like that. And I just feel like I don't know, there's a certain confidence level there with her. Because she's gotten this far without being arrested yet, without Quinton being found yet. And it just puts this bad feeling in my stomach, because I'm sure all of you all know, because you all have probably looked into more cases than I have. Mothers who do weird stuff, messed up stuff to their children, get off all the time. They get off on it way too much in this country. And even when they do get arrested or they go to jail, they get really light sentences. And that's disgusting to me. But I can't help but feel like, just from this quick clip, that she has a sort of confidence in her, that she hasn't allowed this to really beat her down yet. And maybe that's just because she's out of touch with reality. And, you know, substances will have that effect on you, have you disassociating from reality. Traumatic moments like this will have you disassociating from reality. So either she's disassociated from the reality of what's going on here, or I feel like she has a certain aura about her of confidence that she may be walking away scot-free, or at least not dealing with the type of consequences that most of us feel like she should deal with. But who knows what's going to happen next? I'm hoping that today, any moment now, we get some sort of update, some sort of announcement. I know people have been chattering on social media again today that he was found. Please stop following up with all that nonsense. There was some police chatter out there, but that was totally unrelated. But like I said, any moment now, maybe by the time you watch this video, maybe he will be found. Maybe tomorrow we know something. Whenever we do, whenever I get any updates, whenever there's any announcements, I'll be right back here to bring you all the news. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Let me know how you feel about this down in the comments below. And I'll talk to you all on the next video.